Yes, welcome. This is how you install the DSTV. You start off by assembling the dish. So I'll show you how you assemble the dish. It's very simple, very easy. You can try it yourself. So this is how you assemble the dish. First, you open the accessories. These ones are called accessories. Then you position your dish. Then you start installing the dish. All those ones, they are the ones that hooks the dish. Then after that, you put now what we call the elevation. So after putting the hooks on the dish, then you now mount the elevation. It's very simple, very easy. I think you can take maybe a day or two before learning it properly, but it's very simple. Then you tighten the dish so that the dish is very firm, so that when you are looking for the signal, you will have a smooth time. It will not be hectic. You make sure all the screws are tight. That one is where the arm now will come. That's where the arm now will be mounted on. It's very simple because everything is well labeled. You know where to put the screws. You have the long ones and the short ones. Yeah, all those ones are the ones that will make the dish to be firm. They'll tighten the arm so that the dish does not move up and down. Those one are the screws that you will use, or the installer will use, to tighten the dish onto the arm. You don't make them very tight because you'll be mounting them. So after there, you come now to you make sure the dish is very tight. Now you come to what we call the L and B holder. The L and B is the what do we call it? It look like a torch. So that one is the one that receives the signal from the space. After the signal, that one is the L and B now. After the signal has bounced on the dish, now the L and B is the one that transport the signal to the decoder. Make sure it's tight, but not that tight, because you can see how my installer is doing it. It must not be very tight. Now that one is to prevent water from getting into the L and B, because when water gets in, it normally burns the tuners of the decoder. Yeah. After that, now that one is the cable that will come from top to the decoder. Now you drill. If you are drilling, if you have a fisher board, you'll put it on the fisher board. Now that one, after drilling, you mount the dish. You make sure it's very strong. Tighten the screws. After tightening the screws, now you place the dish, the DSTV dish, on top of the mount. After putting it on top, now you tighten the screws, the ones I told you that you'll use to hook the dish onto the mount, or to the bracket as you can call it. You tighten them, but not that tight, because the dish will be moving when you are feeding the signal. The dish must rotate, so you tighten them, but not that much. Yeah, that one is the tightening of the screws. They normally use number 13, most of them, and the elevation used number 10. You can see you don't make them very tight, because you must move the dish from one side to the other when you are looking for signal, because you are not certain where the signal is, so you must not make the dish that tight. Yeah. Then after there, you pull the test cable. That one is the test cable. Then you put the connectors. After putting the connectors, now you take your meter. It does not matter which one you are using. For me, I prefer using GMT, digital meter finder. Now this one you use to look for signal. There's some settings. Mine is already set, so you just go direct to the point of finding the signal. You can see how I told you the dish must move. Then when you're looking for signal, you must adjust the LNB. Some of the installers don't know that. There was one time I was called and someone was not able to feed signal simply because he was not rotating the LNB. So look for your signal. It can take you a maximum of 5 minutes if the kit is new one, but it depends with how you have installed the DSTV arm. So that's why you can see I was a bit struggling to look for signal, but make sure you keep turning the LNB and the dish. You look for the alignment of the dish. You can see I'm working on the meter to make sure my signal is very strong, so that the customer will not complain after few days. So yeah, you can see for the signal there. So I want now to tighten the back screws. Take my number 10 and make sure